Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Lisa with Lisa's Faith and Budget Planning channel. I'm excited to be here today. I'm excited to be here with you, and we are checking in on week 2 of my weekly check-in. I am going to go ahead and flip to my calendar where I track all my spending for my spending categories here, and we're going to look at everything that we spent on the 7th of April to the 13th of April. I have 6 categories: grocery, household, restaurants, miscellaneous, gasoline, and copay, and unbudgeted. So those are all the stickers and how I determine where the money's coming from and how to budget for each category. So you're going to see what I spent, what I overspent, underspent, all the things, and we're just going to go ahead and dive into the budget. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom us in and get started. Okay, I am back and I have it zoomed in a little bit, and we are ready to track all these expenses. Now, I always write these down ahead of time before I get on here with you guys because I kind of want to keep it organized and not have to flip back and forth in my planner. So we're going to check off everything that's in pink. That is grocery, household, that I have right here. And we're just going to go through and check everything off and make sure I have everything right. So typically HelloFresh comes out on a Thursday. This week it did not. It's auto set up to come out I think 3 or 4 days ahead of when the shipment is, and my shipment was delayed by a day. Normally it comes on Monday, but it was coming on Tuesday, and I got an email that this was going to happen, which was not a problem. So I think that's why this happened on a Friday instead of a Thursday, as far as being billed and charged to my credit card. And I got an additional charge on there just because the way I ordered stuff on there. You can get meals that are just set up and not have any extras, and then you can get meals that cost a little bit more, but it's like $3.99 per serving, and we always get 2 servings. So that's where that came up from, and they charge it separately. So I'm still under the discounted price, which is $10 off, and so that's nice. I think I have maybe, see, this week, and actually I got HelloFresh twice because now I'm back on my regular Monday delivery, which means I have to be charged on Thursdays again. So that is good. But I forgot what I was going to say. Anyways, going forward, the number of boxes, that's what it is, that I have discounted. I only have a few left, so I'm almost through that. I'd have to go online to check, but I think maybe by the end of this month, I won't have this discount anymore, but I've had the discount since I've started, so it was really awesome to get that discount. Let's see here, $59.93, $59.93, $7.98, $7.98. Now over here is where I have the other stuff. And this is going to sound kind of weird. Sunday night, I was like, I got to get groceries. There's so many things that we needed, and I'm like, well, there's specific stuff I get at Walmart that my other grocery store, Meijer, does not have, or I'd get it all at Meijer and not even worry about the price. But I thought, since I'm going to Walmart, let me compare prices to the items I want at Walmart compared to Meijer. And whoever had the lower price, that's the cart I put it in. That's why I have a Meijer pickup for $48.26, and then I have a Walmart pickup for $73.79. Both of them were pickups, and I had them spaced out enough that I can do both. They're not that far from me. One's less than 2 miles from my house. The other one, maybe 10 minutes down the road. Not that far. It was not that big of a deal. And then there were some things that were forgotten, and I had to go in the store, so I just went ahead and picked up the items. I think my son said that they needed stuff that they didn't tell me the previous night and didn't realize it until the next day, so I had to go back in anyway. So I just ran to Meijer and picked that up for $48.32. So that's why I have so many groceries on one day. Then at Meijer again, $15.76. Good Lord, what did I get? I'm trying to remember what this was about. I think I wanted to add some stuff to dinner to use, and like lettuce and some, gosh, I really forgot what I purchased. Hold on, let me check here. Okay, so what I really love about my Myers store is I get an electronic receipt so every time, which is kind of cool. So I got Dove body wash. My son said he didn't have body wash. And then I'm like, I wanted lettuce to go or salad to go with dinner. And then on the way out, I grabbed a couple packs of gum so we can have something to chew on while we're at church. We like to have gum. It's a typical thing here. I'm wondering if I can find out what this was here, the 10th. Oh, okay. So I went back to the store. My allergies were bothering me, and I got 2 nose sprays and ground beef. In my 2 orders of groceries, there were no ground beef, and I'm like, I gotta have ground beef. We have it every other day. So that's what that was all about. Why I went so many times and got things. Here, my husband requested some back pain medicine, so I went and got some drones. I think that's how you pronounce it. Back medicine for him because he pulled his back on the weekend working in the yard. That was $603. And then Sally Beauty, I keep it under grocery household because typically we would buy our shampoos and conditioners at the grocery store, but my son likes a particular one, and it's the generic tea tree, and it's cheaper to buy it in the large 33-ounce bottle at like Sally Beauty over getting it on Amazon or getting it at the grocery store, Tea Tree brand. So I just went ahead and ran in there because it's next to our grocery store and picked that up for him. But if it was at a grocery store, I just would have bought it there, and that's why I put it under this category. And so there's these. Yeah, I'm not even checking these off. Good Lord. Here we go. Check off all these groceries. My adventures of grocery shopping. Whole new mini series there. There you go. Hello Fresh. There we go. That was the last one that is going to cover for Monday's delivery, which I love getting HelloFresh. It just helps us so much with groceries and meal planning and meal ideas and having something different. I don't like buying a lot of different spices or a lot of different meats and stuff that have leftover or fruits and vegetables. They send you exactly what you need and nothing more, and so there's a lot less food waste. I don't have anything thrown out. I could try a new meal that I was considering, wasn't sure if I wanted it, and if I don't like it, I only wasted 2 servings, not a whole big batch of servings. So that's the reason I love HelloFresh. So I'm going to move this out of the way for a second, and I'm going to go ahead and total this up. I'll be right back. All right, so I have $339.07. That is what we spent in groceries. I'm going to double check my notes here. Yes, that is what we spent. All right, so now we're going to move on to restaurants. Now, restaurants happen all in one day. Now, my husband and I had not been going out to eat. If you watched my past videos, I mentioned that for Lent. That was our sacrifice. Lent was over Thursday night, and so my husband's like, we're going out to eat. I'm like, okay, let's go. It did give me a sense of how my body feels without going out to eat for 40 days, and I felt so much better. And with diabetes and neuropathy and all that stuff, I needed those 40 days to see what was really affecting my body the most, and how not going out to dinner and cooking all my food at home actually lowered it. So all those painful things I was feeling. So it has definitely retrained my brain. And I told my husband my body can't take it, so I can't do it. But I can probably handle it occasionally, and we will have to really discuss how that happens. So what we did do is go to King Buffet, which is where my husband likes Chinese food, and my sons ordered their weekly Papa John's, and then I counted the Cinemark movie theater because the entire family went to see Super Mario Brothers. Or Super Mario, or whatever it's called. Yeah, Super Mario Brothers. And it was a good movie. It was really, really good. We enjoyed it. My sons enjoyed it. If you know anything about Super Mario Brothers, it's just a really good movie to go see and a lot of fun to watch. So we really enjoyed it, but everybody got, we got 2 bottles of water, we got 1 souvenir cup, and then of Super Mario Brothers, which my oldest son is like obsessed with. And then my husband got a large soda, and then 2 large buckets of popcorn that everybody shared and went all out, and then a bag of M&Ms that we shared. So yeah, that was $45.91. So to me, that was like eating out. As far as I'm concerned, that was like restaurant thing. So I went ahead and put it in that category. So we're going to total that up real quick now that I know that number. And that was $45.91 plus $32.83 and $39.30. So total eating out, which was not too bad, $118.04. Going forward, we're probably only going to plan big dinner outs for me, date night with my husband, with social events. So that'll be sometime this week. We'll have one night because a friend's coming into town, and then we're going to go out of town on this day and meet for lunch here. And I think that is going to work really good and be the only eating out for me and my husband. Except for here, I am taking my sons to malls and shopping and stuff like that. So we'll probably grab lunch out here. But the rest of the month, we should not be doing anything except for what my sons decide to order, and that's usually Friday night pizza night. I don't think we're going to participate in that. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. I don't know yet. Let's see, what is next? I checked all those off. I have miscellaneous, and I only have 2 miscellaneous. So first one here is, what did I get? I can't even read my writing here. Light and okay, so we had a power outage here recently. Let me find that Amazon purchase. Okay, so we had an Amazon purchase of $59.24. We bought these 4 lights that are LED, and they're amazing. So when the power goes out, they're lanterns actually. So they're kind of tall. Well, you can't see they're about this tall, but they expand out like this. And so we have them all over the house for the next power outage. And we got 4 lights and then something else, and I cannot think of what that was. Oh, some batteries. That's supposed to say batteries. Okay. And so I got the lanterns and I got some batteries. So that was $54.24 or $59.24. And then over here, I ordered my monthly order with Sara Marie stickers. And that was with a coupon. I had a new coupon. She had in her last mystery kit that I got 2 mystery kits, compact vertical and the hourly. And this is what I got, is a coupon, and it's about to expire. I already used one because each mystery kit got its own coupon code, and so I had 2 of these. I used one for this order, which is why it's lower than normal. Usually it's $160, and I didn't buy 1 weekly kit, and I'm being very cautious on how many stickers I'm getting and things like that. So that was lower than usual. But this is for my kits in June, and I'm excited about those. And let's see, that's about all I have for that. Let's total these up. This should be really easy. $59.24 and $119.57. So this is $178.81. There we go. That's done. Now unbudgeted, I had 2 things. So this is going to be hilarious. I purchased tickets here to the movies, and I purchased them for that day instead of the next day when we wanted to go. So I had to cancel an order. So I got a cancellation fee for the movie for the 6th, and then repurchase the tickets for this day. So that's what I just had to eat, that cost, $7.84. I didn't have a choice. And then, but I still got $24 back, so at least I got something back. I just wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. And then I'm budgeted for $59. Where's this? Oh, there it is. For my son Justin. So he had an OtterBox, and the stand with the OtterBox for his iPad that holds it up. He broke it. I'm like, okay. And then I remember the last time I bought his OtterBox, they refunded me, and I didn't even request a refund. So I essentially got that OtterBox for free. So I'm like, all right, I'll buy you another one. But the next one, if you break this one, you're gonna have to buy. I'm not gonna pay for it. So there you go. So let's total those two numbers up from budgeted, $77.84 plus the $59.35, and that gives us $67.19. And then $24 copay, that is for my doctor's appointment. And I don't track it in my thing, but I do need to pay it on the credit card. So that's why we're tracking all this other stuff. And then this was last Friday's Dr. ODell bills. So the only thing that went to the credit card, so this went to the credit card. And then this is a credit card. This is a credit card. They didn't charge yet. They were supposed to charge today. And then part of this, this is a credit card. And then that's a credit card. But we haven't gotten that far yet. So I need to track which is a credit card and which isn't, what account they come out of. But this Dr. ODell, today is the 13th. On Thursday, but I'm going to go see Dr. ODell tomorrow. My husband has doctor's appointments to say, so he wasn't planning on going tomorrow, but he did have to go on Wednesday. So his is $25, and then mine is $45. For veterans, it's less than what I have to pay. So between the two numbers, it's $70 total. So I'm just going to leave that there, but I'm going to go ahead and pay his part now, and then so I can take care of the credit card, and then I'll pay my part next paycheck period, or next weekly check-in. See if I can get to where I'm going. So there we go. That's why the bills aren't on this calendar. So I have oh, and also to show you on the other calendar, let's see, this one here, we're paying for this one because we're doing the 7th through the 13th. And since my husband saw the, Dr. ODell on the 12th, I have to pay his $25. Normally, I wouldn't pay it until the next week. So I got to pay for this and that. And that is what I have here. Last week's Dr. ODell, and then the one for my husband where he went a little bit earlier than normal. His back was hurting so bad. He hurt himself. And he did an adjustment, gave him some information on what to do, and there you go. So $117.69 plus the $25. Normally it's $70, but my husband bought Collagen this past week. It's a powder mix. It's a big tub of collagen and all this stuff in it for his joints and things like that to help him with inflammation and stuff. It was hurting. So he really likes that stuff. So $142.69 is what we have for bills. And now I get to figure out how much. Did I mark off the no, I did not mark that off. How much I owe the credit card. So in order to keep my credit card paid off, I combine it with the weekly check-in, and I total all these numbers up plus any bills that I have and pay the credit card. So we're gonna. Okay, we came up with $869.80. That is how much I have to pay the credit card, and that is the balance on my credit card as of today. So I can transfer that money from my checking account to my credit card and pay it off, and have a zero balance for a new week of spending. I really like doing it this way. For years I had to do it with just my debit card and have the checking account be where all my spending takes place and things like that, but doing it this way I really like as well. I love doing it on the checking account as well, and using the debit card and really tracking very closely, because it really retrained my brain and my mind to be more responsible, so I could move to the credit card and have the benefits of a credit card as well. So nothing wrong with doing one or the other, but one can train you to help you get nervous when that balance gets too low, or that feeling of, oh, I'm going to lose money if I don't really take care of this. that's why we really put everything on the checking account using the debit card, and it worked out really, really well. So let's do the weekly check-in part of this. As you can tell, I overspent, so week 2 and 3 are part of Paycheck 2. So I have the cash for both of these weeks, but I try to balance out the spending, and I've already overspent, and I don't know what I'm doing this month. I don't know if I need to adjust the budget or if the inflation's getting me or what. I just really need to kind of pay attention and see if I can stay in budget, but I just haven't been able to do it yet. Restaurants is $118.04, and then miscellaneous. Oh, I still stayed in miscellaneous. I am proud of myself, especially with that sticker purchase. Okay, and then unbudgeted, I have $67.19. Okay, so the reason I do the unbudgeted is I still want to make sure I'm not, what I spent out of the buffer, the checking account, in addition to these categories, I want to make sure when I'm spending it, it's not frivolous, and if it is, to slow down or rein it back in and make sure I'm not doing it continuously. So I've done it 2 weeks in a row. I can't remember what I spent last time. Oh, we got ceiling fans, house stuff. Yeah, we decided to buy some house stuff. So yeah, none of this is overly frivolous. Could have waited, yes. Did we have the money to pay for it? Absolutely. So this was a targeted decision that we made, and we decided to go with it. Let's go ahead and do the balances here. And of course, I'm going to need my red pen because can't keep the groceries in budget. Let's see. Oops, I had that out. All right, $217.69 minus $339.07. And I am negative $121.38. Let's see. Now I have $170.49 minus $118.04. And I'm in budget, thankfully, with this. $52.45. And then miscellaneous, I had $187.48, and I need to take out $178.81. There we go. That still left $86.70. Yeah, no. Move the decimal point. I should have known better. $8.67. I don't know what I was thinking. There you go. Okay, and then obviously this is going to be red because I didn't budget for it and I didn't plan for it. $67.19. So that is where I am this week. I will be paying this part of my credit card. I'm just going to go ahead and pay off those balances and move on to the next week. So speaking of moving on, I think I forgot to do this last time, and I do apologize. I'm going to do the totals. Oh, my rubber band came off. I hate the way these things rattle when I write with them, so I typically put a rubber band on them. And it kind of keeps them a little quieter. There we go. Now I need to take what I have here, 300 minus 121.38, because I borrowed from this week. 178.62 is what I have available for this week. It will not be enough. I will have to, spend the money. Family of 4 adults, and I'm the only female in the bunch, so they eat like crazy. Let's see. Now I did have to adjust for restaurants and miscellaneous as I carried through the weeks. It was 100 for the first week, and then I did 125 for the rest of the weeks, I think. So I have to go check my notes again because I threw my original notes away. But I have $52.45 plus 125. I know what I total I want for the month, so we're good there. 177.45, and then miscellaneous. I have $8.67 plus the 125 adjustment I made, and that's 133.67. So there we go. And unbudgeted always gets 0, so there you go. So that is a new budget for week 3. This is the actual money that's in our checking account, and if I go above, I will have to take out of the buffer of the checking account to pay for it. Though I do carry that negative number over week to week, eventually it just comes out in a wash at the end of the budget. So at the end of the month, I think this is pretty good. Definitely going to be negative again for groceries, probably for the month. I don't know. I might have to go back and look at the past few months and see if I need to increase it from $1,300 to something higher. I'm not sure yet. I don't know if it changed when I added the HelloFresh, but HelloFresh for week 3 has already been paid for in week 2. So, and that's a good chunk of that. That's like $60 of that. So we'll see how far that gets us, but I don't think it'll get us that far. So anyways, that is the budget for weekly check-in for week 2, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Have an amazing and blessed day. Bye.